Gil ratings. This is garthrs, the Timeless Adventure, another episode of FTB Season 3. This is episode 5. Alright, so anyways, give you a brief update on what is new. I got a raid farm. Manual. I got a cow farm. Manual. I got an iron chest, which is pretty full of stuff. I did some mining with the diamonds. I didn't want to wait anyways. Look at the levels, 55. I got a whole bunch of redstone. I got everything in the world. It's all mine, and no one else can have it. Ever. But we wanted to get a way to store, and I did move this and collected a bunch of these. But we wanted to get a way to store our experience points so we didn't lose them, and that is this. Obsidian, glass pane, 1. Actually, we probably only need 2. So there's 4 total. So let me grab those. And grab those. And then over here is an XP drain, which is the iron bars. And I know I said I was going to put it up, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it down. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Actually, let me get this. Let me get this back. There we go. Get it back. Gimme. Gimme. And we'll put it right there like that. And then I'll put the grate on it. Like that. And then you walk on it. And it should suck your XP out. Hello. Suck my XP. Suck my XP! There we go. Suck my XP! That's the craziest thing I think I've ever said. I don't think I've ever said anything crazier than that. Boop. This thing takes forever. Oh, it's still going. I'm going to see how it floods up. Ooh, we're getting some thunder outside. Thunder. I may not have enough. Holy moly. Each one of these holds about 10 levels, so I probably will need another one. Yeah. Not even 10 levels. That's ridiculous. Holy moly. I might need more. Get out of my pocket. Suck my XP. Yeah, I've got issues. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a whole bunch. Alright, that's all the XP in the world. Anyways, yeah, I found a bunch of these turkeys, so I just been coming over here and eating it and then having it in my thing, but now I can say, suck my XP! Alright. Yeah, alright. It's not nearly as funny like the 19th time. I did move this stuff. I moved it over like 4 or 5 or some crap like that. So that's all well and good. We did that, and I do need to go upstairs because I have this tin right here, and then we come over and get one of dems, and then we come over here and get one of dems, and then we come over here and put one of these on this is flint and steel. There we go. I always forget. Don't accidentally set your house on fire, Garth. That would be stupid. And you know that you're not allowed to do stupid things anymore. Anymore. Get out of here, cow. Yeah, mine. What you got? Nothing. That's what. Anyway. Let's go ahead and set this puppy up. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Look at it. It's beautiful. And you're like, why are you making that, Garth? And I'm like, I'm going to tell you why. Hold on a second. The reason I wanted to get rid of my experience before I did this is because if I die in there, then I don't have to worry about losing 55 levels worth of junk. So we go into the tools. Mob drops is over here. Yes, my house has actually got some semblance of order to it. And I did make a butt ton of these. So I usually just grab a couple stacks before I go do anything. And water's not going to do me any good because you can't drop water in the nether. It just disappears and then it's gone forever. But before we do go, there's a couple things I want to do. First of all, I want to come over here and grab this. Boop. Like that. And then I want to come over here and grab this. Boop. And then I want to come over here and grab this. You just see, like, I know where everything's at, which is scary. Alright, so we got that. And, I think that might be it. I think that might be what we need. So let's go for this one. Alright, put a piece of copper in the middle. And we got a portable tank. What? And I think this is how we do. Yes. Hardened portable tank. Difference between this one is 8 buckets. This one is 16 buckets. It's twice as effective. Who's the man? This guy. Alright. I can't even walk in a straight line, but I'm the guy. I'm the guy man thing. Alright. So, we have a portable tank. We have a wrench. We have a bucket. We have another portal. We have a pick. What do you think we're going to do? Eat bread. That's what we're going to do. Merjek says, I love how garthrs just plays till he feels like he wants to stop and then uploads almost an hour-long video. Love it. Keep up the good work. And I do that. I play until I'm done playing, and then I render and upload. I try to keep it short, but it never works. Because A, I have a lot of fun and forget that I'm recording. And B, I have a lot of fun and there's only one there. Sorry, my bad. Alright, so let's go into the nether. I got armor, yes. I got shovel, yes. I got sword, yes. I got that, yes. I got bucket. Okay, here we go. And the reason that we're going in here is because we have assets yet to acquire that we don't have at this current juncture, nor can we receive them in the prime material plane. So we go to the nether, where we are downloading terrain. Here come terrain again. I don't even know what's... There we go. Alright. 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 Looking around, make sure it's safe, first of all. Oh, look at that. Cool. Could you get a better spawn? Thank you very much. Have a good day. Let's pick these up. I'm going to grab some of that. The only downside is I don't see a another fortress on the map. Oh, never mind. This is a great spawn, people. I don't even know what to say. It's ridiculous. I was hoping I would be near lava, and there looks like there might be some right up there. Alright, so let's just break all this crap up while we're here. You never know when you're going to need some glowstone for glowing and stoning. It is what it is. Hey! Get me. Alright. So now we go back down, which is alright and proper. And then we pick up all of our junk, because junk is what everybody needs. Whoa! That scared me. Alright, so nether quartz is a key ingredient in what we're going to be doing today. And you're like, I know what you're going to do, Garth. You need power and nether quartz? I know what you're going to do. Whoa! I'm going to fall in lava is what I'm going to do. Did you see me sprint out of that hole? Was it just me, or did I sprint out of that hole? That's crazy. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So we're going to need a little bit of nether quartz here. Probably not too terrible much. But we're going to also need to be making several things today. And that God, that thunder is just like non-stop. Why is it like it didn't storm all day long, and then as soon as my family leaves and I've got literally the house to myself, nothing but silence, it starts thundering. I don't see any rain yet, so we should be good. I'm looking out the back door. From where I sit, I can see right out the back door. As if it's my house or something. And I know where everything's at. Alright. So we got that. We got that. I don't need anything over there. Well, there's some of that stuff, but I can't climb up there and get it. And we're close for now. Get out. What are you doing? There we go. There we go. Got that. I'm tempted to snag up some of this lava, but it's not lava, it's just a single source. Ooh! Don't blow up my thing! Let's get out of here already. Gonna get some cobalt. Can't do cobalt. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Whew. Man, that was close. What am I looking at? If I can see grass go forward, I can't see grass go backwards. Can't see grass, must be going backwards. Hello? 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 Internet! Thank you. Alright, so let's go to bed. Look at that. We're like 6 minutes in and we already had one successful trip to the Nether. Of course, I didn't go further than like 50 feet from my thing, but this just goes out a great spawn. That's not my fault. Don't blame me. Boom. Alright, so that is good stuff right there. So we have our nether quartz. We have 34, which is not bad. We have 38 glowstone, which is also not bad. So what we need to do now is go all the way back up here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And we're going to grab this right there. This is a quartz cutting knife. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with, I guess the best way to put this would be AE. You guys are right. You're so smart. I wish I was smart like you. Let's put that there and that there. And let's see. The first thing we're going to do with applied energetics. Applied. Boom. Look at that. The first thing we want to do is create a controller, which is the main thing given away by the name controller. And in order to get that, we're going to need an advanced processor, which is pretty easy to make. We're going to need some Fluix crystals, which I needed the nether quartz for. Those are easy. We need 4 of those. So let's go ahead and get the stuff that we need, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab 10, because we're probably going to need quite a few of these. And some Certius quartz and nether quartz. And that is step 1. ME controller. Skadoosh. That was redstone I needed. Shut up! You shut up. I gotta cook some of this. That's what I meant. That's why I grabbed it, because you need to cook some of it. Because you need some of that cook stuff. Cook it! I don't remember what it's called when you cook it, but that's what you need. Alright, so we just need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Alright. And now that we have those 4, we're going to need the processor, which is pretty easy to make. You need an advanced processor assembly, which you cook. But to get that, you need a diamond, 2 redstone, and the silicone with a quartz cutting knife. And over here is the silicone. We cooked it up from the Certius dust. So let's go over here, and let's put that there, and forget our diamond, because we're idiots. And we run back over here, which is grand and wonderful, and you'll note 32. Yeah. Okay, just so you know, there's literally 1,000 miles worth of cavern under my house, and I ran 90% of it that I found. I ran and lit up about 90% of it. I've probably gone through like 8 stacks, 9 stacks of torches, right? In all those caverns, 5 exposed diamonds. I strip mined for 12 minutes and was up to 20. It was ridiculous. Boom. Advanced processor assembly. Now the quartz knife didn't get used, just a little bit of durability did. Boom, put that in there, it cooks up, and we should be good to go. Now what is the other things that we need? We need iron. So let's grab 4 iron. Actually, let's grab half a stack of iron, and then grab this out of here, because we are ready to go. Now the key thing with... Gimme, and gimme. Alright, so we got the ME controller. The key thing with applied energetics is it uses power. That's important. So let's go ahead and go down here and pillar up with this stuff, because I like using that stuff. And we are going to... Where are we going to put this puppy? You know what? I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put it right there. That's the thing I was going to put. I was going to put an induction smelter in the middle, but I've changed my mind. So that was totally a wasted downstairs trip. And we want hardened. Come back down here. Now you notice I did dig this out, which helped me out a whole lot insofar as getting cobble. I was definitely ripe with cobble, and then with a little bit of strip mining afterwards, I was good to go. All right, so let's go over here again. Now, I have 7 levels already. Seriously, people. I'm going to be able to put much more in there. That's it, man. I think it's just about full. I have to go get some more obsidian. All right, what are we going to do? All right, first of all, so we have this ME controller. It's online. It's already stored all of its energy. It's only using right now 6 AE per tick. I don't remember the conversion, but 6 is like nothing. So what are we going to use it for? It's for storage, people. So the next thing we're going to get is a... You know, I could make a chest, but a chest is just aesthetics. What really counts are these storage devices. So instead of making a chest and walking you guys through that, I'm just going to explain that this drive is like 10 chests. It holds 10 storage units. So let's just go ahead and make the drive, which means we're going to need 2 of the basic processors, which is just like an advanced processor, except instead of a diamond, you use gold. So let's go over here and grab a gold, and we're going to need 1, 2. Just for now, we'll just do 2. Man, the thunder is rolling, people. It's like... Yeah, 2. All right, so we have 2 of those. Now let's cook them up. Let's cook them up. Yum. All right. That is not... what I was like, that's not the interface I expected. That's not the interface I expected. All right, so we got while we got those cooking up, in addition to the drive, we are going to need storage. Now, we could do the 1K, which won't hold hardly anything. We could do the 16K, which will hold a lot. Or we can do the 64K, which will hold a whole bunch. But the one I like is the 4K, and I don't see it. Let's go 4K. Is it 4K I'm looking for? Yeah, there it is. No? Yeah, there it is. 4K. That's what I'm looking for. Which is a single storage segment, which is fairly easy. I got storage cells. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of these. So let's go over and get 4 more gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need 4 of those and a lot of redstone. Now this first thing usually does take quite a bit of stuff. So let's put those back up there and get these cooked up. And we'll get these 2 right here. Now the thing I like about the storage drive, as it were, because we're not even done yet, but the thing I like about the storage drive is it's like 10 chests, like I said. So let me get rid of this stuff. We need to get the drive going. Drive. Boom. So we're definitely going to need that. We need this and this. This, and this. And we're going to need 2 pieces of glax. And we're going to need a chest, which is over here. Wood items in the corner. It's like I know where everything's at. It's just crazy. You know, once I get the storage system up and running, I'm not gonna know where anything's at anymore. All right, so now we have an ME drive, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's amazing. But we're not gonna put it anywhere right now. We're just actually gonna put it right over here because I need to make some cable first. But we're gonna walk through that slowly. We're gonna walk through it slowly. We're gonna put it all together at the same time. All right, so now we need some segments, and the segments. The little storage segment right here, storage cell, is 4 Certus quartz, gold processor, and redstone. So we're going to need about 12, 16, I believe 16 of this stuff. Let's just grab a stack of that, and we'll just grab half a stack of that. And we're going to need these. And what else are we going to need? 4K storage. 4K storage, iron, redstone, more glass. All right. More glass. Actually, just grab it all. I don't even care anymore. All right, so we need a storage cell. Storage cell right there. We're going to need 4 of these. 1, 2. Actually, we're going to need 3 of these. No, I almost made 3. All right, and once you make that, we're going to go to the use in that one, which allows us to make the storage segment, which is that. And then after we make that, we can go with 4K, which is that. So now we have a 4K storage, which is basically a hard drive. And you're like, dude, that is amazing. I'm like, I totally know. I totally know. Let's grab half of this and come back over here and cook that half. Because now, to connect all this stuff, we need ME cable. ME cable comes in several different forms. The basic form is right here, ME cable, which is just Fluix dust and glass. And Fluix dust is made... Oh, dude, I didn't want to cook that up. I didn't want to cook that up. What? Well, I got more of that stuff than I need now. So let's get rid of this. And we want to grind nether quartz. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 should do it. Well, I got more of that stuff than I need now. I'm very depressed about that. Could have swore it was cooked. And you probably need to grind some more of that down. Bummer. Oh wait, no, I got more over here. This is me being silly. Alright, so grab you up. Come over here. I need more glass. Got glass on me. Good. Alright. Alright, so first thing we need to do is make Fluix dust, which is like that. So let's make 6. Let's just make 6 for now. Let's just make 6 for now, and then we'll make the cable, which will make 6 cable, which is pretty much all we need for the cable. And then I'm going to run this down here. Oh, wait. That is very inconvenient. Let me try this. Yeah, I can pop it off. Good. Alright, and then we'll take... You guys have already seen that thing. And what I'll do is I'll put this right there. You're like, why are you doing that, Garf? And I'm like, I'll tell you in a minute. Alright, then I come over here. And I gotta be smart about this. So we'll come over here, and here, and here, and here. And this is so wasteful, but I don't even care. Because I need this to be that. Okay. Alright, and then you're like, dude, what are you doing, yo? Coming down here a little bit. We're going to put some of this cable in right here. It just has to be connected. That's it. It just has to be connected, and I didn't even bring it down here with me. It just has to be connected. We still don't have any way to access our goods, but that's about to change. Just put one cable down there, and I could even put them adjacent, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted this to be down far enough where I could reach it if I need to. So actually, let's bring it down one more. Let's bring it down one more, and then we'll put this here, like that, and then we'll do this, and we'll put the 4K storage in there. Now, green light, meaning there's plenty of room in it. So what do we need next? Well, we need a way to access our goods, and we're going to do that with a, can you guess what it might be called? Access terminal. Are you kidding me, guard? That is too easy. Anyways, we're definitely going to need another gold one, so let's go ahead and make that up real fast. We're definitely going to need another gold one. See, it's a good thing I did make some more of those little heebie-jeebies. Let's grab one of you and come over here and grab one of you. See, I have a lot of resources, but the thing I'm short on was the Certus quartz. And the nether quartz I knew was going to be... The nether quartz I knew was going to be fairly easy to get once I got to the nether. I didn't want to bet on it because I would have been wrong. If I'd have said, oh yeah, there was so easy to get. And then I would have freaking been wrong. Alright, so now we need a conversion matrix, which looks like that. I need more of you. What am I missing? Oh, I gotta cook it. You gotta cook it, Garth. Stupid cooker. Totally. Thank you. Have a good day. Then we come over here. And then we click this again, and we click this again, and we click this again, and there it is. And I need more glax. I didn't realize I just used half my glax. So let's just cook up all this sand. I don't even cur. I don't even cur anymore. We just need like 2 more pieces. So I was sitting on my leg, and it was sweating on my leather chair, which was hard to get my leg out from underneath me. All right, so what we're going to need now is the conversion matrix in the center, the glass down the edge, like this, iron, 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 and 1 each ME cable, and we have a dun-dun-dun-dun access terminal. Are you fro serious? Yes, and we put it right there, and it syncs up, and we're like, oh my God, what's in it? What's in it, Garth? I don't even know. What's in there? What's in it? Click it! Boom! Nothing, because I haven't put anything in there yet, but I can put things in there, like that. Now it has that in there. Let's come over here, and let's just grab all this iron, and let's just put it all in there. Just put all this iron in there. And you're like, hold on a second, it's only allowed to stack 64. My brain's going to explode! Yeah, but that's all right, because it has 693 in there. Now, if you come down here and look at this, it's still green, plenty of room in it, but hover over it, and you'll see it has 119 out of 4,096 bytes used. That's how much the iron is using. But you notice the second line says 1 of 63 types, which means this drive, this one single solitary drive, will hold 63 types of items, up to 4,096 bytes worth of information. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. I just explained it to you. You should definitely not have any questions now unless they're questions of a non-Minecraft nature. That would be my best estimation. Okay, thanks for coming. Not for real, though. It's not over. And neither one of those go there. So I take them right back out. And I come over here. And that one goes in there. And then I come over here. And you're like, why are you emptying your inventory? You're driving me crazy. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to get all the junk in my inventory. And I'm going to put it in here. Because this is where my ores are going to be stored. Just. Now, the thing I don't like about this, if you'll note, this is silver. This is tin. This is silver. This is tin. Why are they not the same? These are 2 IC2 ones. So the best way to handle that is to go silver. There we go. And this is tin. And as soon as this frees up, actually that's probably enough, so let's just go ahead and yank you out of there. And then it'll kick them over to the other side, and when they get cooked, they'll be thermal expansion. And they'll stack with the other things. Now, instead of making no sense, so you see we also have a copper issue here. So I can come over here and drop all them's copper in there, and all them's copper will get put over here. Now, there's even a better way for me to handle this. If I wanted to say process ores exclusively through thermal expansion, I am trying to talk to the YouTubes. You just made me say that all stupid. It's your fault that you're dumb. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Silver, 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 silver. Ferrous. But copper. Anyway, so there's a way that we can totally say, I want all of my ores to process into the AE system. And there's several ways that we can do that. One of those ways, if you'll see the system is connected, and when you come down here and you right click on, there we go. Apparently you can't stay clicked on it. That's depressing. Usually, if you could just get a hold of something. Let's put this right here. There we go. Let me just right click on it. You see it has 2 ME cables, 1 access terminal, and 1 ME drive. Now it is using 10.1 AE per tick, which is still nothing. Literally nothing. And I cannot believe I just jumped down here. Because now I can't jump out. There we go. Now I can fall down, though. Did you see that? Like a boss. Yeah, I'd read more comments, but I don't have any more. The other video just released like an hour ago. And I've only got 1 comment. So, I'm sorry. I'm impatient, and I like to record. Is it my fault? No, it's not my fault. Is it your fault? Probably. It's probably your fault. Because you guys are so entertaining or fun to entertain. God, I hate monsters. They're the bad. I hate them. I need to kill him. Well, the sun's coming up anyways. Doesn't matter. Stupid spider. He's stupid. You're stupid, spider. You're stupid. Anyway, so now we have a way to access our ores, which is important. And I don't want to overload the ME system right now because we only have the one storage drive. So, but what I could do is come in here and get all this and all this and put those in there as well. Because I have a whole bunch of these items. Is it? I could have swore there was a way to put everything in there at once. I thought it was control shift, but I could be wrong. But now, you see, we only have 2 more items in there. Yeah, whatever. Be afraid. Be very afraid. The sun is up. Oh, we're all crying for you because you're burning to death. But if, for all intents and purposes, this thing will hold up to 63 common use items that are usually mass quantities. Clay would be something if I had a lot of it all the time. What's another thing I would have? Definitely wood. Definitely wood. Let's see, what else do we have here? Cobble would not be a good idea because you're going to get mass amounts of quantity and you'll probably eat an entire drive up with that. So the best way to store your cobble is in a barrel. Same with dirt. But things that you are going to have a whole bunch of but not like a stupid amount of, it's a good idea to throw them in here. It's a good idea. I only have 99 copper. That is crazy. Can you believe that? Anyway. So now there's very little in here. In this iron chest, there's very little in there. So what the plan is to find some way to intermingle my ME terminal or my ME system with my existing foundations. Now, I put this here for the very specific reason of being able to access this up here. Nothing else in this area will likely have an ME display on it anywhere. I could, in the distant future, once I get enough resources, I could run things upstairs that are like little display units where you run up and you click on them and you get some of that item. But I don't want that right now. What I do want, however, is to put this ME system to good use. And the best way to do that is with either a bunch of drives or handling functions for me. And you're like, hold up, Broham, hold up. What can the ME system do to handle functions? Well, I'll explain it out. I'll explain it to you. After I eat these berries of yumminess and then stand on the grate and scream, suck my experience. I didn't scream it, though. I just said it in a very calm and relaxed manner. So let's go up here and make some more. I could probably 1, 2, 3, 4. And redstone's over here now. Redstone 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll come over here. Actually, we can probably do that right here. So 3 in equal quantities. Make that. Oh, I need 1 more. Fluix dust. Are you serious? Are you serious? I guess I gotta grind one of those. And one of those. Turn off this. And put that in there. And then put that in there. Gimme. And gimme. And we need redstone again. Whatever, dude. Glass. Glass is over here still. Don't worry, people. I am not crazy. I'm just going to make some more cable. I think you can pretty much put these in any, it's like shapeless crafting. So you can pretty much do that. And we'll put that there. And we'll go around here like that. And we're going to get a whole bunch of cable. Because we're going to need cable for a lot of things. You know, running the cable would be one reason. And then another reason would be other things that you can do with the cable. And an interface is one of those things. Requires a cable. Also requires another conversion matrix, which requires 2 more Fluix dots, which I didn't even think about. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's just do that and that. Because we're totally going to need it anyways. I can always go shopping again. Now, just to give you an idea, I don't know if I can do this. I'm in the underground mode on my map. I want you to look at this while this stuff. Just watch. Get down here a little bit. I hope it didn't reset my map. I think it did. Yeah, it did. For some reason it reset my map. It does that when the game just like closes on its own. But this is the strip mining I did. A lot of this was just extra. I didn't really need it past a certain point. But this goes very far that way. It was maybe an hour worth of strip mining. Maybe an hour and a half. I went through about 6 ruby picks. That's pretty much it. Probably 6 ruby picks and 2 sapphire ones, I would say. I did make 2 sapphire picks, I believe. The green ones, whatever those are called, emeralds. No, green sapphires, whatever. Peridots, I don't know what they're called. I'll look in a minute, like right now. That was definitely not what I wanted. Peridot, there we go. That's what I made, because I have a whole bunch of that stuff. Alright, so we got those. 5 more redstone-y. We're also going to need 1 gold. Yeah, that's it. Just the 1 gold. And some of the stuff, the silicone. Because we got to make a conversion matrix, which is made like a lot. This is your basic processor right here. This is the lowest version. The highest version would, of course, be the advanced processor, which is made with diamonds. Cook it, cook it, cook it. Matrix. Yeah. I didn't grab it. And then we're going to grab a couple of these. Actually, let's just keep it all in our inventory. That way, if we die, we lose it all. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? Conversion matrix. We got iron. I believe we don't have iron. I put it all away. I make good decisions, as Lee Barron would say. Anyway. Alright, so conversion matrix. Still don't have it? What am I missing? I have everything in. Oh, the fluix dust. That's what I didn't make. I only have 3 redstone left. It's very inconvenient. Where is the... There. Okay, I see it now. Disregard. No reason to be crazy anymore. Need more redstone. Right click for half a stack. Left click for a full stack. I'm sure there's some way to get 1 or 2 out of there, but not even occur anymore. Now we have it. Okay. And then we need the interface. Interface. And interface. Interface is made like that, which is very similar to the access terminal. And you come over here and you're like, well, what can you do with the interface, boss? I'm like, I'll freaking tell you. I can come down here. Well, I'm just gonna slap it on the side of this for now to show you. If you hit it with your wrench, you can make arrows appear. Woo! And like what it specifically interacts with. So if I had a machine over here, I would put it like that, and it would know to interact with that machine. However, this one right here means interact wherever, whatever, whenever. But since they're connected by contact, I can do whatever I want in here. So if I can say, keep 1 redstone in there. Every time I pull it out, it'll put a new one in there. If I put 32 in there, it'll suck it right back into the system, so there's only 1 in there. See what I mean? Boom. It's all done. Let's say I wanted to keep 6. Eight. Say I wanted to keep 8 iron in there, it would totally do that. Grab half a stack, it immediately puts another 4 back in there. Shift click it out, immediately puts 8 more back in there. Shift click it all in, boom, it's done. So this is a great way to put items into your system. All you have to do is put them in there, and it'll immediately suck them into the system. See? Just put them in there. Every single one of those items just got yanked into the system. However, There is no backwards interface. Like I can't tell it to give me something I don't have any because you have to drop a shadow over on the other side. So let's grab that stuff back out there because I don't want it in there. No, I don't. I do have one electrum. You know what I should do? I should save myself that one type and just put this back in there. That's what I should do. But with an interface, we can also interface, believe it or not, as per the name, with a machine. And you're like, hold up, Soldier Bear. How are we going to do that? Well, it's pretty easy. Pop you off of there and put this like that. Need to move that. And I just realized I made the ceiling one too high. So my choices are to go back in there and just be a crazy loony man, or and fill the whole floor back up, or come on, break already. All right, or build a ladder. So we got that in there, and we're going to tell the arrow to be over there because we want it to interface with this machine. And you're like, why are you going to do that? Well, with a pulverizer, there is sometimes a second creation. And oftentimes, you need that second creation. For like pulverized shiny metal or pulverized silver and pulverized gold. Put those two together and we get electrum. Pulverized iron and ferrous metal makes invar. So, I mean, we have all kinds of stuff. Now, you notice it's not yanking out. You're like, why isn't it yanking out of my car? It's not yanking out. But that's okay because it's not connected to the system. That's what the cables are for. So we go down here with the cables, and I'm going to come over here and get wood. I have a whole lot of it. Literally bazillion of it. Literally a bazillion. All right. So now we're going to run this over. One. Now I'm going to clean all this up eventually so that it's not so crazy. But now, when the pulverizer pulverizes something that would usually have a byproduct, it will shoot the cooked version off to the right here to be cooked, and the byproduct will go into here, which will feed right into this system, which is kind of what I want. This is going to be my ores right now until I get enough assets up and running, especially Certus quartz and Certus quartz dust. Until I get a bunch of that stuff, basically what I'm going to do is just use this ME system right here to store these things. Quite possibly even a bunch of wood. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to need a whole lot more of this cable, because what I'm also going to need to do, remember I showed you guys how to make the interface. One of the things you can use the interface for is what's called an import bus and an export bus. An import bus will draw things into the AE system. An export bus will send things out. So if I were to come over here and set the import bus on the back of this thing, anything that came out of here would feed into the ME system. And then I could set export buses over here to export wood. So it would keep these right here full of wood. And all of this tubing wouldn't be necessary once I got an export bus over here for saplings. The downside is it would create so much of a byte usage in my AE system that I would probably fill that 4K storage up in a day. Because, I mean, look at that. That's 107 stacks of wood, and I have another like 80 some upstairs, or 50 some upstairs. So it basically, that one storage drive is not going to be good enough for everything. Oh, 50. 50, almost. So close. As a matter of fact, I want it to be 50. So there we go. Now it's 50, and everybody's happy. But as you can see, this ME storage system is definitely going to help us out. Now, what else are we going to do with ME storage that we could totally do with, automating a system or with this interface and stuff like that? What are some creative things that we can do that will make this all better? Good question. The answer to that question is, are you ready? Just like American Idol? Find out after the break. There's no break. I'm just kidding. Now, one of the things that we can do with this automation, with the interface, is we can take this very similar setup and we can basically have it feeding a pulverizer the ores. So if you go in here and you say export all these pulverizable ores, that's what it would do. It would export them to this machine. It would constantly feed it into this machine. Like, let me see if I got this. Can I pulverize aluminum ore? I don't think I can, but we're going to find out. Let's see if I can put that in there like that, and then come over here. Oh no, okay. I made the mistake on that one. It's from the processing. I knew I was missing a step. I honestly did. One of the things that you can do with the processing right here is you can create blank patterns, and you could tell it that one cobble equals one smooth stone, and you would put that pattern right here, and it would know that anytime you needed smooth stone, it would give this machine a piece of cobble, and the result would be a smooth stone. So that's one of the things you can use with the interface. For the export, for the automatically processing stuff, you don't want to use an interface. You want to use a export bus, and then you would just tell it anytime you get this item, send it here. I got that backwards, but you could. The reason I was using this one is because you can feed, like if you you have this one set like the bottom to the output or whatever, and then you just put a item duct on it and feed it into this. It'll feed into this item, and since it's not told to keep that number, it'll throw it back into the system. So that's one of the things that you can do with that. That's what the interface is good for. My bad. Look at that, man. This thing is fast. I've harvested this thing several times in this episode. But AE is totally working for us right now. It's not as powerful as I'd like it to be, but then again, I don't have all the assets that I need. So we're definitely going to have to go mining some more, which I believe I'm going to do off camera, because that is so boring that I would pretty much not force it on anybody ever. Put you in here. This chest can go over here. But for all intents and purposes, the AE system is pretty much ideal for this. Now, the bigger it gets, the more complex it gets, the more power it's going to use. That's one of the reasons why this tree farm is probably not going to last me forever. It will definitely last me for a while, but not forever. Once the AE system gets up like crazy, then it'll probably definitely need to be upgraded or augmented in some way. And I do have several things on the island here to help me out with that. First of all, come out of underground mode. You'll see right here I have oil. 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 There's oil over here. There's lots of oil. There's some over there. As you can see, I have plenty of oil, so we could definitely go the fuel route, the straight fuel route. And additionally, I have that, and I have that, and I have a bazillion buckets of lava beneath me in the million freaking miles of caverns that run beneath my house. Yeah, so there's definitely that. So I think what we've got now is a pretty good starting point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this an episode. I'm going to go down and mine till my little fingers bleed and get you a whole bunch more assets so that I can show you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is create a dump chest. Now this system right here is temporary, but I'm going to create a dump chest right here. And when I put something in this chest, it will go down, be processed, and stored as required. So that is going to be what we're going to be needing to do. In order to do that, we're going to need an import bus, we're going to need an export bus, and we are also going to need probably going to need 2 import buses. And maybe even we'll go fuzzy. What's up, dude? You can't shock me through the glass? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to be a jerk like that, you see? Me being all safe inside and stuff. What do you think of that? He just walked away. He just walked, he's like his mom said, just walk away when somebody's picking on you. And he's like, yeah, Mom, I remember what you said, so I'm going to do that right now. When somebody's picking on me, I just walk away. Just walk away. He's a jerk face. That's what he is. He's a stupid, fat jerk face. With a stupid, fat jerk face. Dude, I love your shirt. It sounds like his feet are squishy. Was that just me, or does his feet sound squishy? All right, so recap. We are going to go to, well, I say we, but I'm going to go do some mining. I'm going to get a whole bunch of Certus stuff. We're going to get 2 import buses and an export bus. I'm also going to create a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. More than likely, we are going to go with one other indicating thing. This is a great and wonderful machine right here. This access terminal is great. But the thing that's even better is the other terminal. And the other terminal is the crafting terminal. And when you need this, you actually have to make an access terminal, which is kind of why I was doing it this way. And a storage cell. Those things are fairly easy. But what it does is it adds a crafting interface to the terminal. Huh? Yeah, baby. All right, so that's pretty sweet. And a lot of stuff you guys probably already know anyways. But I'm breaking it down for those of you who don't. And I don't think I have any viewers who don't know anything about ME. But that's fine, because I'm going to teach you any stinking way. You just shut your mouth. Just take my learning. Just take my learning and shut up. Just take my learning and shut up. Don't shut up. Please don't shut up. Please don't shut up. So anyway, yeah. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a system to automatically process our ores and junk. But we're also going to create a system to automatically handle our cobble and dirt. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. How can you do that? You just said you were going to put cobble and dirt in the AE system. I'm like, you can have the AE system track your junk without it being in the system. And that's all I'm going to tell you for now. And you guys probably already know the answer to that, but I'm acting very mysterious. I even have my head tilted down and forward a little bit as a knowing kind of gesture. So if that makes sense to you, it should. All right. So I haven't got any feedback on the house yet, because you guys won't even see that episode until tomorrow, which would be yesterday for you. So make sure that you are day before yesterday, maybe. I don't know, because this is probably released on a Saturday, because the other one's coming out on a Thursday. So yeah. So it's probably Saturday. Happy Saturday! Man, that tree's big. Totally got it. We totally got it. But yeah. So make sure you get your feedback on the type of roof that you want to see, what kind of things you'd like me to add to it. I do appreciate your guys' feedback. It means the world to me. So if you don't like me, don't feedback. If you do like me, do feedback. Even if it's just to say I have no input. I want to see 10 freaking comments on this episode. And when you guys meet that 10, I will do something special for you. Just 10 comments. That's it. Just 10 comments. All right? Just 10. Just 10 little comments. I will do something special to celebrate the 10 comments. And but just so you know, every time that we set a comment goal, it'll go up. So it'll go 10, and then it'll go 12, and then maybe 14 or 15. I don't know. You know, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. You're like, George, you're rambling. I'm like, my name's not George. Don't say that. That's mean. My son said something funny to me the other day. He said, if you could pick out any name, what would you give yourself? And I said, I don't know. That's a good question. I said, do you not like your name? And he's like, no, I like my name just fine. I'm like, but why would you ask that question? He's like, Dad? I'm like, seriously, why do you hate your name? He's like, I don't hate my name. I was like, why did you ask that question then? It's got to be a good question. I mean, there's got to be a reason you asked that question. Anyways. You'll see if it's 12. Is it going to be 12? I don't know. It could be 12. We got prep. Clear our throats. Clear our noses. Because you don't want a nasally salutation. It's against the law in some states. I usually ramble like this after I say my salutation. And then I just like run around for a couple of minutes. But I think I'm going to do something unique this time. I'm going to ramble before and then maybe do something afterwards. I don't know yet. I'm kind of like torn. What's your favorite popsicle flavor? Because I found out that mine is weird. That's a company that makes like a fruit and vegetable mix, like strawberry rhubarb. I don't know if that's a real flavor, but that's just an example I gave you. But they have ones like carrot apricot or some crap like that, and it's delicious. I just want to eat them all the time. I want to eat them like every day, forever. And they got like 40 calories. I mean, literally, you could explode yourself. You could eat 100 of them. Of course, you'd be intaking like 4,000 calories a day, which would probably make you a little fat. But you could eat 100 of them. If you ate like 100 Big Macs, you would die. That'd be so much calories that your body would literally explode. There'd be like little pits of you hanging from the ceiling fan, splatting onto the wall. Your grandma's antique mirror she gave you after she passed away. And you're like, oh, the mirror! You got your liver all over my mirror! It would be rude to put your liver on somebody's mirror. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's just me, though. Because I was raised differently than most people. We were taught to not put our livers on people's mirrors. Ever. Minecraft! It's 12! I got... Suck my XP!